Hello everyone, welcome to Code Therapy. In the previous video we have seen how when works in Kotlin. Now in this video we'll see how ranges works in Kotlin. So let's get started. Ranges are an interval between the start value and the end value. For example, we have to take value from 1 to 10, then we can use range in this. So how to write? We can write it as 1 dot dot 10. This means as this, so this considered as 1 to 10 as a range. If you are using like this, then 1 will be the part of the range till 10, but 11 will not be a part of that, and 0 will not be a part of that. So it will take from the start till the end of the range. Let's take an example so that we can understand it more clearly. Well, Kotlin range equals to 1 to 10. So in this I've taken these range in this variable. So let's try to use this. So if I want to use it as a range, then this will be denoted as in. So by using this in, we can use these ranges. Let's see. Let's suppose I wanted to store in the a variable a in Kotlin range. So this variable I've used here, and I'm storing all the values of these ranges one by one in this a variable. So let's try to print it. Now in this Kotlin range, we are getting the range of 1 to 10. Now from this, it is having 1 to 10 as of now. In the first iteration, it will assign a as 1 and it will print 1. In the second iteration, it will assign 2 and it will print as 2. So like this, it will continue and print till 10, and after that it will exit the loop. So let's run this code and see what happens. Here we can see as 1 to 10 have been printed here successfully. So that is how we use the range in Kotlin. Instead of using these numbers, we can also use as the characters also. Like I wanted to print from A to Z. So I'll try to print this also. Let's see what happens. Here we can see that it is printing from A to Z, that the range is we have taken is from A to Z. That is how we can use by using this in keyword. Now there is one thing we need to take care of. Try to print directly Kotlin ranges. Now what will you think? What will be the output of this Kotlin range? Will it be of like from A to Z or what? So let's try to print and see the output. So as here we can see, it is printing as it is. That means like this, if we are using it, then ranges doesn't work. Ranges only work when we use with these in operators. Also, we can use this in keyword like as if I want to check something as d is present in this range or not. So at that time also I can use this in operator or in keyword. So let's try to print this and use this inverted commas. Under this we have to use string interpolation by using dollar symbol, and after this let's create the inverted commas and try to write the variable we want to check. So this d we want to check that this d is present in the Kotlin ranges or not. So we can use this d in Kotlin range. So that's how we can check it as this d is present in this Kotlin range or not, by using this d in Kotlin. So let's try to run this. So here we can see that we are getting true. That means d is present in this list. And let's suppose I'm having this range till s and I'm checking for v. So let's see what will be the output now. The output, as you can see, we are getting false because now v is not present in this Kotlin range because our Kotlin range is from A to S. Okay, so let's see one more scenario of this range. If I'm having 1 dot dot 5, that means I'm having the range of 1 to 5 in this Kotlin ranges variable. Now, if I'm using the for loop in this, and try to print the same variable a, now as we know the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what if I want to change the range of this variable? That is, as of now it is having from 1 to 5, but I want it as 5 to 1. So will it work it as, if I'm writing it as 5 dot dot 1, it should print something like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, So let's see the output, what we'll get. So as you can see, we are getting output as blank. So we are not getting anything here, because for this decreasing ranges, we are having one keyword as down to. So instead of this double dots, we can write it as down to 1. And now let's check the output. So as here you can see, we are getting the reverse output as we wanted, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that is how down to works. If our requirement is something like we want to get the range in the decreasing order, we can use down to easily. So as of now, we have seen this double dot, in operator, down to keyword, and now we will see until. So what this until means is, what if our requirement is something like 1.5 and I want till 1 to 4. I do not want the last element from the range. So instead of using this, we can use until keyword. So let's try this until 5 and try to run this code. So it should print 1, 2, 3, 4 and exclude the last element of the range, that is 5. So let's see the output. So here as you can see, until works successfully. That means we have successfully excluded the last element of the range. So we are getting the output as 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how until works. So let's see now a new thing called as step. Now how this step works, if I want to exclude a part of the range, then we can use it as step. So let's suppose I'm having this range as 10 and this range will look like something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want to skip the second part of this range, like every second variable, every second count, actually I want to exclude that. That is second, I want to exclude, fourth one I want to exclude, 6, 8 and 10. So every second count I want to exclude that. So I will write it as step 2. So that is, this means that it is giving the instruction to exclude the second count of this range. So let's try to print this. So as we can see, we are getting this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now this means that we have excluded the second item of this range. That is second one, fourth one, sixth one and the 10th one that we have seen here. So now what if I want to exclude every third item? So I'll use it at step as 3. So let's see. So now the output should be, it should exclude the third item, that is 1, 2, this one. Third item should get excluded. Now 1, 2, 3. This third item should get excluded. 1, 2, 3. This 9. So let's see. 1, 4, 7, 10. So that is how this Kotlin ranges works. If you want to perform any operation related to ranges, then we can use these down to, until or step things in the Kotlin. So if you have found this video useful to you, please subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends too. And let's meet in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.